Somebody said it was a happy little tale, not worth a care. If I was a normal everyday guy with not a care. Somebody lied, but let me assure you, this story is about a girl, that girl, the girl since before I even liked girls.
Choices, Elsa. Why would the spirits reward Arendelle with a magical queen? Because our mother saved our father. Her good deed was rewarded with you. You are a gift. And if anyone can resolve the past, save Arendelle, and free this forest, it's you. I believe in you, Elsa, more than anything or anyone.
Can you read me? Why not the answer? My ship. What? This is take me to prepare. What's my missing one? Sorry, 8472.
My ship has run off course.
My ship
has run off course.
Run out of course. En route. To sector 12. I crash landing on a strange plane. The infant looked down and looked at me. Look at me. In hypersleep. Terrain seemed unstable. No reaction. The air is beautiful. There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere. Hello?
Who's there? Oh, then you're the one responsible for locking up my poor father. Release him at once. No, wait, please, forgive me. Let him out. Can't you see? He's not well. He's an old man. He could die. Wait, please. Take me instead. If I take his place, will you let him go? Come into the light and let me see you. You have my word. I'll stay here forever. I'll never see him again. And I didn't even get to say goodbye. Watch.
You say the whole line now.
A tune for the watch. It's wonderful. I traded my watch to get that case. And I traded my harmonica to get you that chain for your watch. Oh, Blinky. I can't believe I keep trading the nerve to you for me. Oh, Minnie, you're all the music I could ever need.
You can never know what it's like. Your life with freeze just like ice. There's cold on the night and shadows on you. You wind up like a bear.
The Weasleys roared overhead, and Harry settled back in his seat, grinning ear to ear.
So what's the story, Harry? What's been happening?
Harry told him all about Dobby and the warning he'd given Harry and the fiasco of the violet pudding. There was a long, shocked silence when he had finished.
Very fishy.
So he couldn't even tell you regarding all this stuff?
I don't think he could. Every single time he almost let slip information, he started punishing himself.
He saw Fred and George look at each other.
Well, put it this way. House elves have very powerful magic, but they can't usually use it without the master's permission. So, Dobby was, So someone sent Dobby to keep you from going to Hogwarts. Someone's idea of a joke. Is there anyone at school who you think has a grudge for you?
Yes. Draco Malfoy.
Draco Malfoy, not Lucius
Malfoy's son.
Yes, not very possible.
His dad was a big supporter of, Harry.
And when he disappeared, he came running, saying, "Oh, I didn't see any of it." What a lovely dog. Dad got to see this part of Widow's inner circle.
Harry heard these rumors before about the Malfoy party, and they didn't surprise him at all. Malfoy had made Dudley Dursley look like a kind, thoughtful, and sensitive boy.
Yes. Boom.
One evening, after they went for a ride and looked out the window,
It's so pretty up here.
Let's listen to some music.
go turn on the radio just in time to hear
We interrupt your regular program to bring you this great news. A murder has escaped from the local village. He is very dangerous and is considered armed. He can be easily identified. He is missing his left hand. In his place is a hooker.
Turn it off, Joe. I'm scared. Let's roll up the windows and lock the doors.
That's a good idea.
The prison is not far away from here. Maybe we should go home.
But there's no possible way he could get up here. We're on the top of a hill. The doors and windows are pulled up.
He could take his hook and smash open the windows. I want to go home. I'm scared.
Women are always scared of something.
What's that?
I didn't hear anything.
It sounded like something scratching at the door.
You're imagining.
When they arrived at Emma's house,
Would you like to come inside for a little while?
No, I've got to go home.
he walked around the park and house.
What's that?
What is it?
Hanging on the door handle was a hook.
One day, a woman was on her way home from the market when she took a shortcut through a cemetery and found a grave with a big bone sticking out of it.
This will make an excellent soup bone. It's chilly outside. A perfect day to make a pot of soup.
When she got home, she let the soup simmer all day, and she was very hungry.
I can hardly wait to eat this soup.
She was sitting reading her book when suddenly she heard a strange voice.
Hand me back my bone, please.
I must be hearing things.
it sounded angrier.
Give me back my bell!
Fine! Take it!
Suddenly, she heard foot scuttling away from the house, down the street, and towards the cemetery.
Now, for my soup.
And she poured herself a delicious bone. She poured herself a delicious bowl of bone soup.
That's it.
One evening, the babysitter sat in the living room with 3 children when the phone rang.
Answer it. Maybe it's your boyfriend.
Ha ha! Very funny, Sophie. Hello?
The babysitter hung up immediately.
Who was it? No one. Just someone playing a prank.
Half an hour later, the phone rang again.
Hello?
1 more hour.
Who was it this time? Just a nut.
I heard him say 1 more hour. What does that mean?
It's just somebody fooling around.
I'm so scared. Half an hour later, the phone rang again.
Hello?
1 very soon now.
What? Why are you doing this? It was him again, wasn't it? Yes, I'm going to call the operator to complain.
Operator, how may I help you?
Yes, a strange man keeps calling this number and he's starting to scare us.
If he calls again, I'll call back and I will trace the call.
Half an hour later, the phone rang again.
Hello.
Very soon now.
He just called again!
1 moment, please. It looks like the person that is calling you is in your house. You better get out of there. I will call the police.
We're getting out of here right now. Yeah,
We're going out of here! You understand? The call is inside the house!
End of the world!
One night, I had this strange dream where I went to a restaurant somewhere in the mountains to meet up with my mother. And have lunch, obviously. When I sat down, I felt really uneasy, so I convinced my mom that we should leave to get some fresh air. When I went outside, I looked up at the sky and it was all dark and gloomy. The day was supposed to be beautiful at the time, so this was a little odd. I turned around and I noticed that everybody else from the restaurant had already gone up and started looking at the sky too. We were, all of us, amazed by its unusual colors and weird glowing. Yet I was a little bit frightened at the same time. I look down the hill and I see a fire start. I turned to scream, but then everybody else has already ran away. I reached out for my mother, but then I noticed my arm was on fire. My mother was nowhere to be seen, and I started crying, and this is when I realized it was the end of the world. I woke up in tears and cold sweat that night, and sometimes I still think, what would happen if the world really did end?
Amelia, everybody.
A long time ago, there was a little girl named Jane who always wore a blue ribbon around her neck. On the first day of school,
from underneath her blonde hair.
Why do you wear that blue ribbon?
Maybe someday I'll tell you.
A year went by and the two became friends. One day at lunch, Tommy asked about the ribbon again.
Why do you always wear that blue ribbon?
Maybe I'll tell you another time.
When they got to high school, Tommy asked Jane out for a date and Jane became his girlfriend. But she still never took off the blue ribbon.
Okay, now will you tell me why you wear that blue ribbon?
Maybe one day if we ever get married, I'll tell you.
A few years later, Tommy fell in love with Jane, and 10 years later he proposed and they got married.
Okay, we're married now. Now will you please tell me why you wear that blue ribbon?
Maybe if we ever have children.
A few years later, they had 2 children.
Alright, we've waited long enough. Now will you tell me why you wear that blue ribbon?
Look, if you really love me, you'll just let it go. I promise, one day I'll tell you why.
Tommy stopped asking even though he was dying to know. They grew old together and eventually Jane became very sick. The doctor told Tommy that she would die soon. He sat by her bed day and night.
Right. Alright, my love. Now will you please tell me why you wear that blue ribbon?
Okay, I'll tell you. Take it off now.
Tommy reached for the blue ribbon, and with his fumbling fingers, he managed to untie it, and he pulled the bow loose, and her head fell off.
Once, there was an old woman out in the woods with a cat to dig up some roots for dinner.
What's this funny thing sticking out of the ground?
Oh, it's a great big hairy toe.
There was some good meat on that toe.
This will make a tasty dinner.
So she put it in her basket and took it home. When she got back to her cottage, the old woman boiled up a kettle full of hairy toe soup, which she ate for dinner that night.
This is the best meal I've had in weeks. Here, have a little.
The old woman went to bed that night with a big smile and a big stomach, in a full stomach. And so did the cat. A large black cloud crept over the moon, and then a hollow voice rumbled. Crept over, yeah.
Hairy toe! Hairy toe!
I want my hairy toe.
What's that terrible noise?
Inside the house, the old woman stirred uneasily in her bed and nervously pulled the covers up over her ears. From the woods, there came a stomp, stomp, stomping noise as the wind whistled and jerked over the treetops. In the clearing of the edge of the forest, a hollow voice rumbled.
Hairy toe! Hairy toe! I want my hairy toe.
Inside the house, the woman shuddered and turned over in her sleep, and the cat began to yowl. A stomp, stomp, stomping noise came from the garden path outside the cottage again. The voice howled.
Hairy toe! Hairy Toe! I want my hairy toe!
Inside the house, the old woman snapped awake. Her whole body shook with fright as she listened to the angry howling in her garden.
Maybe now I can get some sleep.
No sooner had she gone back to sleep, the front of the Dorr cottage burst open with a bang. There came a stomp, stomp, stomping noise with giant footprints walking on the ground.
Who's there? Who's there?
Peeping out from under the covers, the old woman saw a massive figure filling her doorway.
Hairy Toe! I want my hairy toe!
I ate your hairy toe!
Yes, you did.
No one living in the region ever saw that old woman again. The only clue to her disappearance was a giant footprint a neighbor found pressed deep into the loose soil of the meadow beside her house. The footprint was missing the left big toe.
Wait, hold on.
A teenager named Johnny went to live with his grandfather after his parents were killed in an automobile accident. One day he wanted to go into town.
Grandfather, may I borrow the pickup to go into town today?
All right, son. Just be back before dinner. So Johnny went into town. As he was walking down Main Street, he saw a shadowy figure up ahead. He knew immediately that it was Death.
Hello, Johnny.
Johnny ran as fast as he could back to the truck and drove back to his grandfather's house.
Grandfather, I saw Death just now in town. He even said my name.
What?
Can I borrow the pickup one more time to go into the city? I'm sure you will never find me there.
All right, son. Just be safe. After Johnny left, the grandfather decided to go into town to find Death. He found him leaning on a building and smoking in an alleyway.
Why did you frighten my grandson like that? He's only 16. He's too young to die.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call out his name, but I was surprised to see him here in town.
Why?
Because I have an appointment with him later this afternoon in the city. Johnny meets Death, everyone! Alrighty, now back.
These hands, how I fear for these hands, how I wonder if ever had these hands been held with compassion, could they do what they've done, these hands? And why, having tasted of vengeance, do these lips grow with the madness and pain, crying in vain? A soul that could love is now helplessly chained to these hands. And these ears still hear her crying, and will never know laughter or song ever so long. The blood of the
amended all my ways. I repented, saw a light, and made a switch. Yes, and I'm fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And lately, please don't laugh. I've used it on behalf of the miserable, lonely, pathetic, and depressed. Those poor, unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl. And do I help them? Yes, indeed. Those poor, unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. This one longing to be thinner. Do I help them? Yes, indeed. Now it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price. I'm afraid I had to rake across the coals. Apart from that complaint, I've mostly been a saint to those poor, unfortunate souls. Thank you. That's it. Thank you.
Have a dream, a fantasy to help me through reality, and my destination makes it worth the while, pushing through the darkness. Still another mile. I believe in angels, something good in everything I see. I believe in angels when I know the time is right for me. I'll cross the stream. I have a dream. I'll cross the stream. I have a dream. I'll cross the stream. I have a dream.
The sun will come tomorrow. Let your body burn tomorrow. There'll be sun. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day
You're my home, my destination, and I'm your clone, your strange creation. You held my hand, and life came easy. No jokes don't land, and no one sees me. Nothing seems to fit. Mama, is this it? Are you receiving? I want something to believe in. Alright, Dad.
I swear I never stole anything. I never meant to hurt anyone. I swear that I'm a good kid who's had a bad run. All I need is one last chance to prove I'm good enough for someone. I'm good enough for someone. I'm good enough for someone. I'm good enough for someone.
do I do now? Could we start again, please? I've been very hopeful so far. Now for the first time I think we're going wrong. Hurry up and tell me this is just a dream, or could we start again, please? I think you've made your point now. You've even gone a bit too far to get the message home. Before it gets too frightening, we ought to call a halt. Could we start again, please? I've been living to see you, dying to see you, but it shouldn't be like this. This was unexpected. What do I do now? Could we start again, please? I think you've made your point now. You've even gone a bit too far to get the message home. Before it gets too frightening, we ought to call a halt. Could we start again, please? Could we start again, please? Could we start again? Could we start again, please? Could we start again,
Just one look and I can hear the rain. One more, oh Mia, here I go again. My, just how much I missed you. Mamma Mia, does it show again? My, just how much I missed you. Yes, I'm broken hearted, blue since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma Mia, now I really
someday soon someone will notice me, and your stepmom treats you like some freak, and your dad won't give you the time of day, and your mom won't trust you with the quest, so the best thing you can do is run away. Run away. But I have a plan, and I will be remembered. I will be great. Just you wait and see. You better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up. Bring on any challenge, and someday soon I swear, I don't know how or when, but I promise you I'll never be invisible again. Someone will notice me. I've always been a smart girl.
One way or another, I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get you one way or another. I'm gonna win ya. I'm gonna get you one way or another. I'm gonna see ya. I'm gonna meet ya one day. Maybe real soon. I'm gonna meet ya. I'll meet ya. And like the sun in the night, we'll screw up for a fly, and we'll take the ride. One way or another, we're gonna find ya. We're gonna get you one way or another. We're gonna snatch ya. I'm gonna dispatch ya. One day, maybe real soon, we're gonna meet ya. Yeah, we're gonna meet ya one day. Maybe next week, we're gonna rip ya, and I'll trip ya, I'll whip ya. Now lead us to Salem, lead us to Nightmare. That's it. I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They could say it all sounds crazy. They could say I've lost my mind.
It'll take a lot of work, it'll take a lot of luck, but when it all comes through, they'll say, all hail the brave, because what no mere mortal can, he's the man, Evan Golden. All hail the brave, he does what no one else can do, saw us through, saved the day. All hail the brave, all hail the brave, all hail the brave, all hail the
A friend's not a cheap little phony creep or a jerk trying to make a deal.
No, they're not.
A friend is the person who most of all cares about what you feel.
They do.
And nothing is harder than learning a friend isn't real.
A friend sends notes back and forth all day and doesn't care that you can't spell. A friend knows that you got a crush on your teacher, but a friend would never tell. A friend's outside waiting the minute you both hear the bell. And your heart is always breaking, 'cause the world is just not fair. When you're at your worst, your friend's the first one there, giving you something to lean on. That's what it means to be a friend. Only got one shot, gotta get it right. I'm getting ready. Gotta look real hot when it's Friday night. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready today. I'm getting ready to say, not that weird geek you think I must be. I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to prove that time just needs a love god like me. On Friday night, I'll be the hometown hero. If this goes right, then I'll be free and clear. And if this goes as planned, the trees will understand. Surprises are worth many when your dreams fly true. I'm getting ready to do something that is never something that check me out!
Is a man when he gives up his soul for a lick from the chick who completely takes control? How does a man who can see behind his head turn his blind ass back with no eyes? What is a man when he turns on his friends? We've been taught that's a lot. It's a ladder underneath.
behind me, and you call me a man.